Spicy.
Welcome to the Monaco of Autocross. I'm Jasmine and I autocross a manual GT4 in the PCA-LA Championship Series. Welcome back to my autocross series. This is episode 6. Check out my series playlist if you want to catch up on all the episodes. This month's venue was at the Port of Los Angeles, San Pedro. It's a popular venue. Like the Monaco Grand Prix, the views are super pretty and you can watch sailboats pass by while you race. But it's also a challenging venue, tight technical courses, inconsistent asphalt, and elevation changes.
So
Christian was my co-driver for this event.
Yeah.
You're running for everything.
Everything off. And it makes those big sweepers feel really good.
Okay. And did you run stiff or non-stiff?
I ran with the stiff. I dropped the tire pressures, but I didn't check them after my last run.
Did you feel like the tires were getting hot? Or
No, but the pressures were going up.
okay.
But yeah, the tread wasn't getting super hot. But it's fun. Like, especially when you start getting where your car needs to be. The 3 U-turns are just like a flow, then you're in a flow state. And then it goes into a nice long straight. That straight's really fun.
Okay.
But I hate that cone up on the hill.
So the cone, it just tightens it up too much?
Yeah, it's so tight, and then the second cone immediately after it just makes the whole thing super tight.
So your best run was 43.5.
5.
Okay.
And Greg Noss did a 43.2. He was second. He beat me last event. Yay! Have fun!
I'm so stoked.
Wait, you always drove it with traction control off?
I drove it with half off,
Okay.
but I didn't get it.
I think you'll like it with it off. You drive it all off on that car, right?
It'll probably take me a lap or 2 to get.
Yeah, no problem. It took me like 3 laps, and I had a student with me, and I was trying to explain, like, yeah, don't do that.
Okay. Am I good?
Yeah.
Whoa! That thing's snap.
Well, that's traction off.
Okay. Now I know. I see. All right.
Turn.
Whoa!
Okay, so you want to go in hot grid?
What happened there? It was just the rear came around.
White drivers
Yeah,
should
I
be
mean, there's
running
no
at this
grip out
point.
here.
White drivers, if you're not,
Will you sit with me?
Where's your student? That's what I came over here for. You want me to grab my helmet?
Yes, please.
Wow, your
The
student.
seat's really far forward.
That was when I spun around and you're like, I need to get out of here. Get me out of this car.
Yeah, Bob's line is actually really different from what I'm doing. So I'm gonna
Oh, did you ride with him?
Yeah, I rode with him.
Okay. What is his line?
So that first U-turn sweeper, he's actually taking it straight. He's not going as wide as like I was, or I don't know if you were, but he's taking that like kind of close to the cones because he's making that straight longer, and it's a hard break down the hill. And then even the middle U-turn, the second U-turn, he's taking it a bit tighter, and then the third U-turn he's taking that wide, so that's like normal. And then this turn here, his brake zone is right before the gate.
This one?
Yes, the really tight cone right after the straight.
Oh, really? Yeah.
He's braking before the gate, which is like before that gutter dip, and he's taking that super duper slow. Like, you know, the only way to go fast,
up the hill is to get
corner is to go slow. And then his exit, he's ignoring. You know how there's 2 cones. The first cone you come up to, he's ignoring that first cone and just going out super wide so that he can point his car straight.
Okay, I see.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
And hopefully I don't fail.
Okay. And then I'll tell you where I think there's more speed in the car, at least from when I was driving after the lap.
Okay.
Because this car is really good in like the slalom and stuff. It's just like, I don't think there's a better car out there in like the slalom-y stuff.
Yeah.
But then like
And I don't think I'm doing the slalom right because I'm taking him first, but it feels so jerky.
Okay. I'm sideways through most of the slalom.
Okay.
I just accept there's not a lot of grip, and I'm just like, I'm bouncing off the rev limiter coming out of the.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, driving this clutch out here makes a lot of sense. It's really nice to drive.
Yeah.
Here at Autocross. I think for a daily it's a little too heavy.
It's pretty heavy, honestly. My left leg is hurting.
that's great too. Perfect. Yeah, yeah. Great. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's good. Great. Yeah.
Not so great.
No, but that was your second corner, or your like midsection was phenomenal. That was way better than I've done in the midsection.
For real.
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned a lot from that run.
Okay. Well, the tires are warmed up.
You need new tires. That's really what it is. There's not a lot of grip on them.
Okay.
No, I think your lines on the second and third corners were phenomenal. Like way better than me. Like you're probably finding 2 to 3 tenths on me.
Get ready and proceed to
No doubt.
Orange
At least.
drivers.
I don't. Obviously, you overcooked the first thing, and then the slalom was very slow.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to say because I think you just overcooked the first one and then got a little frantic.
The brakes weren't braking.
And then, yeah, I don't know. The first corner is a weird one. Bob's braking, you say, in a straight line down the hill.
That's what I was trying to do, and then I
think
guess I braked too late.
It was way too late.
Yeah.
That's really it. I did, so my line is tight on the first one.
Okay.
But you said
My
Bob.
line, yeah, you haven't ridden with me before. My line was super wide.
Okay. Yeah, I keep it tidy, and then I try to get on the gas early
Okay.
for the next straight. But then your second line your second corner's line was insane.
I don't even know what I did.
You kind of did what I was talking about. You went wide, and then you like backsided the cone.
Oh,
So
okay.
you had just like, felt like you had tons of grip going through there. And then you were able to set up nicely for the third. So like those kind of flow together.
Okay.
And yeah, up the hill felt fine too. So I don't know, like ignoring the first.
And the end?
Yeah, I mean the end wasn't even really that bad. You just, yeah, ignoring the spin. But really, like, you was pretty much there.
Okay. Now it's hot.
Yeah,
Now I'm sweating.
that was spicy.
All I could see was I was going straight down past everything.
Yeah, keeping it tight through the first one just requires finding the right brake point. And I'm not feathering the throttle through the first corner. I am on the brakes, and then as I start turning, I'm off the brakes, but like coming off the brakes, but still on the brakes. So
Okay.
the car will start to rotate a little bit.
Okay.
And then when you're on the gas, your rear likes to step out.
Yeah.
So like that was where I spun last night. Like the rear stepped out and I kept it at, and I just like spun around.
Right.
I was able to in my subsequent runs get that dialed in. So the car is on the edge sliding out. But yeah, and then you do 2 and 3. I've got nothing for you there. You're just flat through the straight. I think your braking zone's right. Up the hill I'm not very good at that. Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I'm losing all my time too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's clear you have a feeling for this car. Like
Okay.
you know where the grip limits are better than me.
Oh, okay.
Well, for sure. Like I didn't expect you to be able to make
The middle.
the
and
third turn. I didn't expect you to be able to make that. It just
Okay.
hooked up. I was like, what the hell? I didn't think it was hooking up for me. And then
You're telling me all these things, but like I don't recall.
that's okay. I mean, let's just put a clean lap together and then we
Yeah,
can
yeah. Okay.
debrief on it.
Yeah, let me clean it up.
You're definitely end of life on these tires. But yeah, I have respect for you driving this thing, man. It's a little unruly. Like I did not expect it to like. You have to be awake when you drive that. More so.
Yeah,
More
because,
so
like,
than the 911.
When I lose focus, like on that second turn, I'm like, it's done.
Yeah.
And just like Charles Leclerc in his 2021 Monaco race, I didn't perform where I wanted to be.
No.
This is exactly what.
I lost my confidence early, just not enough throttle control, and I spun and slid everywhere. The sport is really so mental. If you keep telling yourself you're doing bad, you eventually will.
So bad. Oh my god. I did worse.
How'd it go?
Not good.
No?
I did so bad.
You win some, you lose some. Some courses suit certain drivers and others just don't. But hey, my co-driver Christian won his class in the GT4. The most important part is to have fun. Actually, maybe the most important thing is to get fresh tires. Anyways, with more seat time, I will get better. You have to have respect for the car and for the sport. Going fast is not easy. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to follow the rest of the season.
Okay. Oh.